Hey everyone, talking about Duke of Burgundy by Moth and Rabbit. The notes in this are Angelica, peach, green notes, davana, freesia, osmanthus, jasmine, leather, grain, skin, accord, shoe polish, animalic notes, musk, heliotrope, cedar, sandalwood, and amber. So I would say that notes list is, you might as well just throw it out the window and not even think about it going into it, because there's like aspects of that it smells like, but I think that anything that might conjure to mind, from the kind of bitter green sides of it to the super floral sides to the kind of more classic like dry downy sort of vibe of like sandalwood and amber and this and that, there it's just not like that at all. It kind of mixes and becomes its own whole new thing. This is much cleaner and lighter than I expected, in a good way, not like this has no longevity or projection. In fact, it does have good longevity and projection. I thought it was going to be like a really super challenging hardcore animalic musk. One, because some of the other stuff I've tried from Moth and Rabbit has been more challenging and intense, which I'm in a good way for many people, I'm sure, but not always my taste as much. But this, and plus just looking at the notes, above all. But this, it opens like, to me, in like a relatively gentle, fresh, and clean way, but not at all boring. There's like some leather and a hint of shoe polish right away, so it's still very unique, but also sort of light, and I really like that combination. There's almost a hint of that kind of like doll head, rubbery plastic type of smell that people sometimes talk about in certain fragrances in a kind of intriguing way. I would say the animalic presence is there, but it's more like a domesticated pet animal rather than like a roaring beast type of animal. And I like that as well. I like to be able to get like a hint of the animalics like this without it being like Castorium, Civet, Hyrax, like all in your face, super intense in a way that's going to gross out everyone around you or something like that. It also has a creamy side from the like heliotrope and sandalwood, and that works nicely to balance out some of the more intense notes. This is completely unisex overall. Interesting because the perfumer Mark Buxton, I believe his name is, this is based on a movie of the same name, and part of it that he wanted to make it about was making it more feminine. But looking at the other votes on Fragrantica as well, this is just really very unisex and not stereotypically feminine or masculine leaning. Yeah, so overall, really nice. I like that it's like clean but still kind of leathery, and that it managed to feel simple but yet also like complex and sort of nuanced at the same time. So pretty cool. This goes for 165 for a 50 ml, pricey for it being a smaller size, but I don't think that's unfair because it smells good quality. It's good longevity and projection, and it's also fairly unique. So I'm not sure who to recommend this to exactly, because it just kind of crosses a lot of different lines. So I would say more just like if you're ordering from a site that has a sample of this and you find you like checking out interesting stuff, or you like the idea of something that's sort of like a fresher, cleaner take on leather with like an almost shoe polish type of thing and a very faint animalic note, check it out. I'll put a link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample.